thrilled to announce one of the biggest feature launches ever in our company's history. One that completely reimagines the editing experience, bringing an order of magnitude more precision and control into your AI podcast production. Today, we're introducing the Timeline Editor, a suite of advanced production tools that are directly integrated into Jellypod, giving you a more powerful interface without sacrificing the simplicity you already know and love. We've always believed that AI should be a creative accelerant, and now we're taking that philosophy one step further. Our new collapsible timeline shows every audio segment of your speakers in a familiar timeline interface, where you can directly manipulate each segment of audio in place, add natural pauses and gaps, and regenerate sections just as you have before. But now you can also fine-tune volume levels for specific segments, fade your music in and out, overlap layers, and include background music, all while maintaining our signature and easy-to-use transcript editing experience. With familiar playback controls and bidirectional synchronization, more of your podcast production can now live entirely within Jellypod. This powerful new workflow enables creators of all sizes to create engaging, realistic, and production-ready content. This is what podcasting should be. This is AI podcasting, but reimagined. Now, let's go into the app and see what the timeline looks like. So here's the familiar editing experience. You can see it's kind of been slightly refreshed, have some new and improved real estate. And you can see now on the bottom, we have this timeline editor. So if this is your first time looking at Jellypod, we have on the left-hand side our video player. We have our transcript on the right, which you can review and edit. You have your intro, outro, and background music buttons here. And you have all these other settings, such as regenerate script, the host for this episode, your pronunciation guide, your orientation of your video, your template, which you can change, and your ability to generate audio. So here's that familiar interface that has always existed within Jellypod. And now we've added our timeline. So I've already generated the audio here. So each one of these blocks has audio associated with it. And if I just go and click expand timeline, we can see that audio right here. So each one of these blocks is associated with a specific speech segment. So if I click on the first audio, you can see that it highlights which one it's there. You can just move this timeline a little bit down so you can see more of the space. So we have this block, we have this block, right? And if I play...
All right, welcome back everyone to Syntax Error.
We just get that podcast played, just like normal, right? So it's really cool. This gives you the ability to make adjustments. So let's say you wanted to, I don't know, give it a little bit more space between speakers right here, right between this block and this block. You could just space it out, give it a 2-second break. Some of the other things that you can do here now with the timeline editor is if you insert background music, we have this, let's do sunrise strings. You'll just add that right in here and you get it into a new track. It's not long enough, this one, for our podcast, but that's okay. Let's just play it, see.
Time with Dali the other night. Asked it to create, I think it was.
Nice. Okay. So you can hear that background music there. I can also adjust the volume a little bit. So if it's a little bit too quiet, I can adjust it up.
A yoga panda on the moon at sunset. Don't judge me. But honestly, it's astonishing.
Cool. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. If I add my intro music, we'll just, it adds at the beginning of your track. You could also just delete it from either way. You could delete it from up here. And then everything just shifts and adjusts automatically based on what your intent was. So pretty cool. And if you make a change, let's say we make a change to this, it'll show just as normal. You have to regenerate that audio because it's still that old audio. Regenerate and see that, all right, welcome back. And then when this finishes regenerating, welcome back, everything adjusts and is updated accordingly. So at the end of the day, the timeline doesn't actually impact your ability to edit with the transcript only. It just gives some people that are more advanced the ability to do some really cool things that they were exporting the Jellypod podcast for originally, such as overlapping audio and intro music and adding spacing. All of that stuff that you're probably already taking it into something like Premiere Pro or iMovie and doing that outside of Jellypod, it probably can be done now directly inside Jellypod. Some other things like fading in, like you could just fade in your intro and outro music like that, which is also a really powerful new feature. And when you're ready, just click download video, publish audio. You can send this to your friends. And everything just works just like before, but now you have this really powerful timeline editor. On that note, this wraps up day 2 of launch week, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 3.